Here's a GRE algebra question. Let's take a look. We're told that the absolute value of negative a is greater than 5, and that a times b squared is less than 0, and b is an integer. So we want to know what's greater, quantity a or quantity b. A lot going on here, right? A lot of information floating around. So let's start with this little piece right there. We're told that a times b squared is less than 0. I'm going to rephrase that slightly. A times b squared is a negative number. Well, if this number needs to be negative, what does that mean? It means that one of these is positive and one of these is negative. And b squared sure as heck can't be negative, because if I square a number, it's 0 or a positive number, right? And it can't be 0 either here, because it has to be less, this whole thing has to be less than 0. So b squared has to be a positive number, which means that a itself has to be a negative number. What are some negative numbers? I'm just going to list out some negative numbers. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, right? Let's go up here now. Well, a has to be a negative number, right? So has to be less than 0. And it's negative a, so that thing is going to be a positive number, and then it's going to be an absolute value, which makes it positive anyway. So let's think of some numbers that could work here for a. Well, a could be -6, right? If I plug in -6 for a, then it becomes -6, so positive 6. I take the absolute value, that is greater. It could be -7, -8, -9, right? These are the types of numbers that work. You'll notice that all of these numbers are less than -5. So a could be -6, -7, -8, -9, meaning that quantity b has to be greater. If a is less than -5, it's also less than -2. Quantity B is the correct answer here. For more GRE tips and tricks or to sign up for my online course, follow the link on my profile.